Now, 25 minutes past 8 now. The Grianan estate, one of Europe's largest organic farms, just across the border in Burt, has been sold for more than, wait for it, €17 million. So what will happen to the estate, which overlooks the shores of Lough Swilly, famous for its wildlife watching? Well, Pat O'Hagan is from the estate agents Savills in Ireland. Good morning to you, Pat.
Good morning, Dean.
So we all know it's beautiful, particularly at this time of the morning during our breakfast show, but what is it that makes it so special?
Well, this was a farm that was developed many years ago by the McDonald family, who used technology and engineering prowess that they got from the Dutch to reclaim land from the sea, from Lough Swilly. And as a result of the drainage that they did there, it leaves the whole area there that was underwater at one stage extremely fertile. Because of all the minerals that you get from the sea.
Do we know exactly what's going to happen there now?
Well, according to a statement I think that was released last night by the purchasers, their plans are to continue the farming as an estate, as an environmentally friendly farm, and to continue. They're in the recycling business, and they're going to use the waste from the farm in their biomethane plant in Glenmore.
Well, €17 million, it sounds like it's going to be a big operation, doesn't it?
Well, it is, but it's a lot of land there. You've got nearly 2,500 acres, albeit there's 500-acre lake. It's an unusual situation there because what is called the lake there, Inch Lake, used to be part of the sea, and it was cut off by two causeways when they developed the farm originally. And what happens there is that all the water from the farm drains out into the lake, and when the tide goes out, that water drains into the sea, and when the tide comes in, it closes the sluice gates, and the water builds up again. So it's an ingenious sort of way of draining the land.
How do you go about trying to sell something off like this, a huge estate like this?
Well, there's a type of buyer that you go after. Obviously, they've got to have the wherewithal to buy it. A lot of farming enterprises have been getting larger and larger, and I suppose a lot of the smaller traditional farms have been getting smaller and getting squeezed out by the larger farmer. The larger they are, the better chance they have of surviving. So there are a lot of farms. Our farm, Savills, sold one of the largest farms ever put to the market in the UK about 2 years ago, the Co-op farm, which was an enormous. It was a culmination of several farms, and there was a buyer found for that as well. So there's always a buyer out there.
I'm just saying here, it's approximately about a 2,400 acre property consisting of mainly land, as you said there. But as everyone here loves it, even in the northwest here in Derry, everyone loves to go to see the views. So people certainly will miss it, won't they?
Oh, they will, and I gather the poor late Martin McGuinness used to walk his dog along the causeways there. It was a favourite place of his. It is the most beautiful place, and I think it will always be a most beautiful place because I think it's in safe hands. It's been in safe hands for the last number of generations. We were lucky enough to sell this farm about 27, 28 years ago when there was over 3,000 acres in it before for the TPF Thompson Group, and It's a super duper farm. Everybody can see it that drives along the road from Letterkenny towards Derry or Belfast. It's there down on the low side of the road, and it's the most beautiful farm. There are large fields, a very good network of roads through it, superb farm buildings on it, and it's incredibly rich land.
Well, listen, very good to talk to you this morning. Pat O'Hagan there, who's from the estate agent Savills in Ireland, about Grianan estate. It is beautiful.
Just looking at the aerial shot there, actually those thousands of acres that you're sweeping across Donegal, it's absolutely beautiful.